Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, Kindred Souls of Brooklyn and Sarasota. And today we find ourselves at Potbelly Sandwich Works. It's at a Chicago place that's been franchising out. It just opened up here in Sarasota, so it's a very rainy day. So we're gonna go inside, and they got these really great Potbelly sandwiches, which is they cook out of a Potbelly stove. So we're gonna show you what it's about. It's a Coca-Cola place. Stay tuned, hope you enjoy it. So it's a beautiful place inside. This is founded in '77. And what I like is they do like a whole tin ceiling type of thing, almost like you had like in Brooklyn with all the old tin ceilings. All different kinds of sandwiches, broccoli cheddar soup. Look at this. All kinds of cookies, gift cards. There's all your sandwiches up there. All different types of toasted sandwiches. There's the tin ceiling. These used to be all over Brooklyn. Still are in some places, and really nice. I just like the little touches that they've done in here. But before I show you the sandwich, what's great when a new place opens, you have a brand new Coke machine. So nothing like Coke from new filters in the machine. So it's really spectacular. So I'm going to show you this filling up with the Coke over here. In fact, it's so good, I'm going to get it without ice. That's how good it is. So here we have Kerry utilizing the soda machine. Sprite. Kerry's not so hardcore. I like this machine for my house. Look at this. It's nice. All right. Here we go. Some fresh Coke without ice. Look at that. The breakfast of ex-champions. All right, so here we go. We're going to have Kerry for the unveiling of the sandwich. For the meatball, this is the Mama Meatball sandwich. Kerry's dying to dig into this. Let's see. Kerry just says, I need help. Look at that.
Needs help, people.
Nice and gooey there. Let's see the sandwich. So what do you think? Is that the best meatball sandwich you've had in the area?
So far.
So far. Nice.
That's really good.
Really good, right?
Really good.
And it's a kind of nice thing because you get a deal. They don't do French fries, but they do like the Utz chips, and we did the corn curls. And I actually got the same thing as Kerry did. The soup here is really, really good. I actually got the soup. Let me show you the soup. First off, the soup comes. Kerry loves these, so I got 2 bags of these. These are the famous little crackers that you put in the soup. Got 2 of these. I'm going to show you the broccoli cheddar soup here, which is... I know you might say, Al, you're crazy. You're in Florida in June, and it's like 95 degrees every day. What are you doing getting soup? But this broccoli cheddar soup is to die for. It is really, really, really good. Look at that steam coming off the soup. Nothing like hot soup on a 95-degree day in Sarasota. Look at that. So the nice thing is you can get whatever you want on the sandwich, but when something's really good, I got the Italian seasoning on mine. That's what it comes with. Kerry didn't get it on hers, but look at that sandwich. Now, again, steaming hot. This is as good as I would say something you get in New York, something you get in Brooklyn. It's now the bread, of course, the bread is not going to be what you have in Brooklyn, but what you'd have in New York. But the sandwich definitely makes up for it. The place is really, really clean. This is the first one of these I've seen in this part of Florida. I know there's some in New York. I don't think there's any in Brooklyn just yet, but I think there's about 300 locations. And as I say, it started like in 1977. They've been branching out across the United States. This one I think is going to do really well. It's right across from Sarasota Memorial Hospital, and it's on Tamiami Trail. So I do think it will do very, very well in here. And what I do like too is I'll show you this with different ones that they have. Sarasota is a circus town. It's where the winter quarters were for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. And what I like is they have all these posters up for Ringling. So I would imagine that they probably have representation of the local fair, the local things that are going on over in the area. So I always think that's cool when they tie something like that to the community. It gives it a sense of absolutely gives it a sense of community and synergy as a business. So I think it's a great idea. So they have these Westminster oyster crackers here. which Kerry absolutely adores. Kerry's a real cracker person. I like them, and it's kind of like these little biscuit things that you used to kind of put in the soup, and they go really well in there. Toss that in there, but the soup doesn't even need it. But you do get these with it, and it says since 1828 on whatever this company.
Stealing soup.
Oh, it's Kerry stealing my soup.
This soup is really good, people.
Yeah?
Really good soup. You gotta try it.
Favorite broccoli cheddar anywhere?
Anywhere.
Really? And you guys know Kerry's a harsh critic.
Good crackers, too.
Kerry could just come here and eat the crackers. We'll probably.
I love crackers.
I don't know if they have sauce, but it's the one thing I would say with this sandwich that I would add to it, and I gotta ask them next time, is that it's not dry, but I would say we need a little sauce. And that would make it really, now again, that might throw it on or off, but I think with a little bit of sauce, it's the cheese. There is some kind of texture in there, but we do need, I would say, a little sauce onto this. That would be the piece de resistance to the whole sandwich. What do you?
Yeah.
All right, so maybe a little more, maybe a little.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Yeah? Okay. You're not a saucier then? I figure I'll give you an inside look at the sandwich here. Now this is just plain how it comes. It comes with the seasoning, but like I was telling you, you could add a lot of things to it. But what I like is the meatballs are not overly well done, but they're well done. I don't like to see any pink in the meatballs, obviously, so there is some sauce right there, but next time I come, I'm just gonna say extra sauce because I do like a little extra sauce on that. It's nice when it's messy, right? There you go. Good look at the inside of the sandwich there. So along with Coke, if you're not like me, a crazy Coca-Cola drinker, you have sweet iced tea, regular iced tea. You also have this, which looks pretty good too. If the Coke machine wasn't working, Tractor lemonade, Tractor fruit punch, and I don't know what that is over there, but these are pretty interesting too. They got some choices. This is kind of cool. I wanted to show you this, what they did with the air conditioning vent. They made it into like a little submarine. Kind of reminds me of the Beatles, right? Yellow submarine. A first class dive, which is really funny. I like that. And here it is. You got the propeller on the front. That's a really cool idea. And that kind of welcomes you as you come in. Look at that. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed that video. It's gonna do. It's still raining a little bit here. So this is the outside of Potbelly. Got right next to Sarasota Memorial Hospital. So I was gonna hear some ambulances and fire trucks if you're in this area. Really good. Like I said, the people could be a little friendlier, I would say. Not for a new place on the trail, I think they could be a little friendlier. There's not really a lot of pomp and circumstance when you come into the place. So hopefully they'll make out. Rents are really high here on the trail. The food is good, but as a guest relations person, person who's taught the guest service model, I think, and who's owned a Hallmark store, I think they could do a little better with the welcoming in and that kind of business. But hey, when you're hungry, maybe you don't want the pomp and circumstance. So raining a lot here. This is Al signing off. Love you guys and girls. See you in the next video. Signing out from Sarasota, Potbelly Sandwich.